Good morning. I'm Andy Myers at Weiss Research, and this is your morning market alert for Tuesday, December 27th. U.S. stock futures are pointing to a slightly lower open as most investors return from the long holiday weekend. However, trading volume is likely to remain extremely light during this final week of 2011, which could exaggerate any moves in the markets. Economic data may set the tone on Wall Street today. Right now, traders are digesting the latest data on U.S. home prices from Standard & Poor's Case-Shiller index. Then later this morning, the Conference Board will release its gauge of December consumer confidence. Strong data on the labor market and durable goods orders helped boost stocks last week. Friday's solid rally pushed the broadest measure of U.S. equities, the S&P 500, into positive territory for 2011. The Dow Industrials are more than 6% higher than they began the year, while the Nasdaq Composite is still down a little more than 1%. Turning overseas, stocks across Europe are holding on to modest gains. But the major markets in Asia closed mostly lower, led by a 1% decline in China's benchmark Shanghai Composite. That index is now sitting at its lowest level since March of 2009, amid concerns about slowing growth in the world's second largest economy. In the other asset markets, the U.S. dollar is little changed against the euro, and crude oil is holding steady just below the $100 a barrel mark. But we are seeing a decline in gold prices as it tracks the losses in the regional stock indexes. Right now, the precious metal is dipping back below $1,600 an ounce. In corporate news, make sure to keep an eye on shares of Sears Holdings. The retailer announced that it will close 100 to 120 of its Sears and Kmart stores and take as much as $2.4 billion in charges. The moves come after Sears forecast earnings that will be less than half their results of a year ago, and said that same-store sales at both chains fell amid weakness in consumer electronics and apparel. The company also said it will no longer keep marginally performing stores open while it tries to improve their results. Investors seem to like the new strategy. Shares of Sears are set to open nearly 2% higher. That's the latest from Weiss Research. I'll be back after the opening bell with all the market-moving news.